Do you remember the last time you were on the show? Not the last time, but like maybe the second to last time is when we had that come voicemail.
How do I get this guy to come on me? I mean, he can literally come wherever he wants. Just ass, back, wherever. Even face at this point. How do I get him to do that? He thinks it's disrespectful, and anytime I bring it up, he refuses to hear any options other than coming in his hand. So if you guys could give me some advice, that'd be great. Thanks.
You fucking pussy! Come on this shit! Stop coming in your hand, you fucking weirdo! Oh my god! Stop coming in your hand! I didn't know what I was gonna say. You asshole! You selfish fuck! Come on her already. She goes, even my face, just somewhere else other than your free hand, you fucking weirdo lunatic!
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
It's the greatest moment in our show's history. I don't know if he's been on like in this.
I have a confession to make, Kevin, about that clip. So, if you watch,
don't you ruin this?
If you no, if you watch that clip, right, you gave me too much credit because you were like, you knew that it was an all-time KFC radio voicemail.
I did think.
So that's why you like stepped back and like you didn't react to it. I didn't laugh because I've done that before.
You were coming in a girl's hand?
No, in my hand.
Yeah, he's coming in his own hand.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
In your own hand?
Not regularly, but there's definitely been a time where it's like, all right, like she like hops off and it's like, all right, well, where does it go? So you just come into your hand.
I've done that.
So
okay,
she's on top. And
yes.
then she was like, you're like, get off, I'm going to come.
Yeah, and then it's
I'll
like
just let that fly wherever. I've done all.
I don't do that. Especially if it's
hand.
not like my bed and it's like.
I like how we really danced around fucking nonsense for a little bit. Like, Max Scherzer. Let's get the cum.
Anyways.
I was like, are we going to talk about baseball? Come on.
Is that like you guys were dying laughing like it was the most preposterous thing ever, and I was like, oh, like I've done that.
No, what I was dying laughing at, I'm speaking for me, was her saying, so how do I get this fucking guy to come on?
Yeah.
That's what made
okay, yeah. Okay.
The coming in the hand is fine. The fact that he like always came in his hands and he wouldn't do anywhere else, and just the thought of this girl being like, just fucking plaster me with cum, you pussy. That's
different. That's different.
I've done that before where I pulled out and I just came, because it was my first time having sex with a girl, and I was like, I was not like my virginity, but like just this girl in particular.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, you know, I don't know. I'm not just gonna fucking. There was no prior discussion about where things go, what happens where. So I just kind of pulled out and just fucking fired it down.
Yeah,
like into the sheets.
Yeah.
And
I have more respect for people's property than that.
It was my bed. And I respect for her. I respect for her pussy. I'm not gonna cum on it. I mean, I don't want to take the value of that thing down with my cum. It's disgusting. And so I fucking pointed it down, and it was like I fucking, someone was in, like, you ever see in the desert when like in a movie when they're like the villain like brings like someone who's been like starved and they take water and they just dump it out and they're like, no, and they're trying to catch it up. She was like, what are you doing? It was like in the bed. I was like, I don't know, like,
that's a fucking freak.
Is that big a deal? Like, who gives
she wanted that. She wanted that nut.
What are you, an asshole?
Jesus. Give me that cum.
Give me that nut.
Where do you think is the weirdest place?
It's November. It's getting cold.
Where's the weirdest place you've came? Or like the funniest, you know, like the funniest thing that you hit. Like one time I hit the air conditioner by accident.
There was one time,
bro. What?
Yeah, the greatest load that has ever been shot. I was probably like 17 at the time, so we're talking, you know, teenager nuts.
Oh, it's just you like, hammering yourself
I
out?
swear to God, no, it was during sex. I swear, you know, when you're like a teenager.
That was a real embarrassing one for me there. 17 must have been a virgin.
No, that's actually a good point, because I might have even been younger, and I think I got started a little bit too early, and I feel like 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old nuts are being blasted with like 45 miles an hour of pressure. It's like the T-shirt can. It's like, because I don't think you're supposed to be fucking at that. You know, it's like that's just
which is more dangerous, because then I've dodged my nut before, and it is
Matrix.
Bro, I vividly remember I have one vivid memory where like going whoosh, and then feeling it hit the pillow, and I was like, God, that would have been like an anvil falling on the fucking Roadrunner's head. That was a heavy knot.
I just pulled out and
I always get in trouble on the show.
yeah.
I'm like sitting here, like anytime like a topic comes up, I'm like, all right, I've got story A, B, and C. Which one
can
do
I
I tell?
You want to go back to Scherzer talk?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if his 37-year-old arm's gonna hold up.
Rocket has those 3 cups out. He's like, which one am I gonna tell? Find the story.
Yeah. I was like, this one
I was like, I'll just like come on, like your stomach and your body, and it, and I mean, it was like, it had to have gone like 10 feet. It was insane.
Wait, how were you positioned when this happened?
She was like laying on her back. It was like missionary.
Okay.
And I kind of like pulled out. I guess I was like up on my knees.
And you just threw a fucking like a missile for like we'll go back to baseball talk. You did like outfield assist,
Frozen rope,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you had a fucking Jackie Bradley, man.
Yes.
Coming.
Yes. This
so
was-
it just fucking. So you were aiming for fucking like stomach
tits,
and it
and
just
it-
fucking. Just a Land Cruiser missile.
We're talking Vladimir Guerrero on the Expos from the corner to third base on a line, look like a stealth bomber below the radar level. And it was almost like, oh no, it's gonna hit her face. Nope. Oh no, it's gonna get in her hair. I broke the record by a mile.
Oh, I like to think of this girl.
It was one of those jobs. She went and I was like, it almost became not sexy anymore. It was like, did you see that?
Yeah.
Like I almost wish my boys were there to be like, holy shit, he hit the fucking air conditioner, man.
It's just like Thanos looking at his hand, Kevin's looking at his dick.
I am the man. I am the most powerful penis in the world.
Yeah.
I swear that that might be one of the longest cum shots of all time. I swear, it might be a record.
Bro, if that was the chick from the voicemail you were fucking at the time, it would have been like the Beast in the Sandlot.
like a whale coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Splashing. So, where's the weirdest place you come? I'm going to give you 2 choices here to let you weasel out of this.
Yeah.
It can either be the physical place that the cum landed, or the scenery setting in which you came.
So you got on the topic of like cum velocity.
Yeah.
So like this is one of the stories that I was like debating on telling, because I was like, now my mom's gonna have to like replace furniture in
Like
the
your
house.
mom. I always think you're getting in trouble with girls.
She always
Your mom is
she
hi,
listens
Ellen.
to everything I do. So
Shit.
in the
I hate when
bathroom
he does that.
upstairs, in the bathroom upstairs at
Your
my
adopted
parents'
sister's
house.
listening too.
Yeah, I know it's tough. So there's this closet in the bathroom upstairs, and I used to jerk off and like shoot cum missiles at this closet, and then take a pencil and like mark, like I'd be like, all right, that's a new record. that one's like that's
when you mark off your height.
yeah.
and the
Be like,
family.
whoa, like that one's yeah.
Yo,
So,
you chose like story B. You should have chose story A.
so I was like,
What
so
are A and C?
if
And you
you
chose
go-
B. How much worse can those stories be?
if you go look at this closet right now, like you'll see like pencil markings on it where it looked like maybe that's where they're putting like the new knobs on the closet. No. Those were cum shots from when I was a child.
Let me just
now-
wait. Hang on before you say what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, you are off the hook for having the worst cum stain story on the podcast. This guy has cum stain on his pants right now, literally right now.
Why?
And
I don't know. I jerked off in these pants last night.
and you are gonna walk out of here with the
will
weirdest
you
cum
get
story of
cum
the show.
stain?
I mean, I don't think it's weird. Like it was like measuring, like homers.
So would you be sitting there like?
No, just
Go.
no. I mean, like back
Would you
then.
squeeze off?
No, it's just like regular ass fucking.
Oh no, you gotta fucking. You gotta
kink the
cork the
hose?
bat, bro.
Yeah,
if
you
you're gonna
cork the
go,
bat, you kink the
you
hose?
measure in distance. Cork the bat.
You crazy? You never knew this?
No.
If you squeeze your dick off,
What?
it builds up, and
Wait,
then you let
what?
go. And
What?
yes,
Yeah,
it's literally like kinking a hose.
I never do it, but it's.
Oh, it's dangerous. Too dangerous now.
That
I've
sounds
done
like
it
it
on
would
Manscaped.
hurt.
you kink your dick right now. You kink your dick right now. There's a chance it goes like back in. Or something. I'm not doing that. I kicked my dick and I farted out my cum. Oh my
you
god!
take your dick, you might
Cream pied yourself.
You might fucking sneeze, Carl. You hung up a loogie. It's a fucking load from last night.
I hate how easily I could picture cum coming out of your nose. I don't think I could do that with Kevin, but with you, it came right away. The image. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Could you imagine so let's just
And
say,
he would laugh like
let's
that.
Just say,
Like he
You-
would
you
laugh
go-
at it. He wouldn't even think he was like a scientific marvel. He'd be like, "Yep, come out of my nose again." Yep.
you go to the Rockets bathroom, right? And you see this.
Oh, that was a good one.
You see this door, right? You
Yeah.
see these little spots, and you're like, "All right, I'm gonna beat this." You kink that hose,
I gotta get
and then
home.
you open it up, and just nothing happens. And now you're like, "Oh, where's the cum? It's gotta come out somewhere."
like
And the
fucking
rest
Ben
of the
Stiller
24
in
hours,
Freedom America.
yes. The next 24 hours, you're like reaching in your ear, picking your
Yeah, I'm
nose, whatever.
inspecting my poop.
Oh my god! Next thing you know, Feidelberg the farter attack. It's a wet one. Remember that wet one a week ago? I think it was disgusting. Was that on the air?
I think it was before we
He
were rolling.
he let one rip in here that I was like genuinely concerned. I was like,
Oh, what?
did you just shit yourself, bro? Anyway, so Mr. fucking,
Cum,
like the cum
It
Olympics
was
over
like the
here.
Green Monsters. It was like dead
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I remember that one.
Right.
99.
Wait, so this is back in the day. So like, what are you holding? Are you? Is it phone or are you like magazine in it?
Oh, fucking imagination.
Just imagination.
Yeah, I didn't even have like a. I used to go in the fucking.
I could have told you the
bathrooms.
Rocket was going straight spin.
Yeah.
On that one. You know
Yeah.
why? He's natural. He's not a steroid user.
Yeah.
No performance enhancing for this guy.
No sauce, baby.
Yeah, Ken Griffey
Jackie's
Jr. over
out of
here.
here. Jackie's like, see you
See ya.
fucking later, you losers. Could you just imagine girls sitting around? What's the equivalent? Being like,
Queefs, probably.
No.
that was gross. That word really bothers me, actually. That's like on
Who's got the
the
stinky
no-fly
queef?
list. You hear that noise? Zach just goes, oh, oh no,
You crying?
Wait, so we're buried in the lead. What was the fucking?
I'll send you a picture.
What was your
Yeah,
deepest
how-
shot?
Like, give
Did
me-
you
give
alright,
me-
did you
give
ever
me-
fucking
or
did
give
you ever
me-
like
give
Vince
me-
Carter yourself? Did you ever fucking
Yeah.
dunk on you? Like
Dunk?
you get higher.
Oh yeah, of course.
You got higher than
yeah,
that height?
it's like. Oh no, higher than the closet?
No, not the closet, but high, like taller than you
your
were.
head. No.
I'd have to go back and look. They're still there. 'Cause, like, why wouldn't they?
Why
Is
don't-
this
why
the
don't you
first
just-
time they've ever been revealed to us?
Yes, to anyone.
Why don't you? Yeah, you two get yourself in trouble. This is what you said.
I was the only one that knew what those markings were. Now that everyone's gonna.
Why
know.
don't you, before this is out, why
Yeah.
don't you just text Ellen right now and say, can you do me a favor and just take a
Can you
picture
say-
of the closet
of the
door
bathroom
in the bathroom?
No!
Yeah.
I don't want to be privy to this.
She's gonna hear this. She's gonna hear this anyway, right?
Yeah, probably.
Or
Oh my god, I'm so unhappy right
or
now.
you can be if you want to you could be like, can you like take a video of the bathroom real quick, like 360, and then we'll like zoom it. He's just gonna say take a picture of the door, aren't you?
I said, can you take a picture of the bathroom closet for me, the upstairs one?
Oh my god.
And then when she follows up, just like, don't ask questions. Don't ask questions till it's the case radio. So we're gonna
like,
see.
don't worry, I'll replace
how
it.
many are we gonna see?
Not a ton. I mean, like, because I would only make a mark if it was higher.
Right.
So there's not a ton.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you fired off one time, and that was the
And
the
I was
pace
like,
car.
whoa.
That was
like
the
so
center.
like to get from like
Who
where
just blasts into a door? I hit the air conditioner, but I was trying by mistake. Like
Yeah.
you were like, "Yep, that door looks good."
Yeah, but, like,
and are
it
we
was
talking
almost
about
like-
like a solid door? Like, did it have those slits in it? You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
was
a
like,
solid door, solid
okay,
piece
so
of
it's
wood.
just a piece of wood.
Solid
Take,
piece of
it
wood.
is
take a
green.
pounding.
Yeah, and it's like if you were to
Oh my God,
just
this is-
just reaching it was impressive. So reaching the door was like wow, and then you do it again. You're like that one was definitely higher. I got to start marking these, and then you mark it. And you're like that one was higher than the mark, and then you just keep going. But there's probably
You
like
know what I
3,
could
4
see
marks.
right now?
What?
I could see Ellen being like, he wants those cum shot pictures. like you know when your parents do everything all along. It's like, no, he wants to see those. Yeah, he used to cum on the door all the time. And I didn't have the heart to like wash it off because I was breaking a new record today.
Every time when I was growing up, my friend, like my best friend, would like, you know, the computer room, which For some reason, we all call it the computer room. But the
Room, I mean, yeah. Why would? What else?
it was
would you
just an
call it?
office. Like,
Well,
the word
yeah,
office
but-
existed.
but when you're a kid-
and we were like families were just like the computer room.
Yeah.
The office.
That was quick.
Oh my god. But my buddy used to just leave.
That's one.
That's above the doorknob.
There's one down there.
Oh my
That was an old one.
god.
So that's just like a pencil mark, if you will.
Yeah.
Just like little
Wait, show him the one
fucking-
above the door.
Yeah, there's one right there. She didn't even ask.
Now,
She was
zoom
just
all
like,
the way out.
"Oh, well,
Zoom all
okay."
the way out so I can see like. Oh man.
Yeah.
So you got to think.
So
you
that's
gotta
like
think
waist height?
A doorknob is like dick high.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking good shot.
So
Yeah.
like,
And like I'm like,
if I'm like, would you stand? How like this?
I mean,
Nah, you can't.
no,
I'd be
no,
further
like,
back.
Back.
Yeah, that's
What?
These are like homers, dude.
So you're going from like
Get out of town.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say to the mic. I mean, like, that was the one and only time I did that was my air conditioner shot. I've never had anything even close to that.
God bless Ellen for not even. She was just like, she said, "LOL, okay," and sent a picture of the door. Didn't
even think twice.
no, and got back within. It was 2:26.
ride or
She
die
texted back
content
at
mom.
2:26.
She is a ride or die
Ellen
content mom.
sprints up the stairs.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I gotta be honest. That's one of the more. That's like a Hall of Fame story on the show.
That's
That's an all timer.
Yeah. That's a good
That's
good
like-
load story. I'm gonna start asking everyone their load stories.
So
people-
you would clean it, you would mark it, and then clean it. I would hope, right? Like,
Honestly,
Oh
Kevin,
no.
no, because then it would drip. You had to
I know
wipe it
Kevin.
down.
Kevin, honestly, they're
No. Like a snail
Bro,
trail.
I don't
Bro,
want
I'm
to say,
I'm
Jackie,
like,
you
they're-
left the room, but like,
Kevin, they're like you can't tell because this picture is like set back a little bit. But I bet you if
I
like, I
can't
got
believe
close
Ellen's gonna
enough.
listen to this. I am
She should
horrified.
really-
No,
not
after
listen to
this,
this.
after this episode comes out,
I
I'll
wish-
replace the door.
this
There's no way that she's gonna be able to like put the fucking face cloth back. Like, fucking
come door.
replace
You know what
the
you should
door.
do? You know what you should do is replace it for her, obviously, like a gentleman. Bring that to the launching pad and just have like
hang
a
it
cum
up.
door. Yeah. And when people are like, "What's that door?" You're like, "It's a piece of art." Or it's like it's like a contemporary, impressionism or some shit. All right, the holiday season is approaching. All I want for Christmas this year is YouTube subscribers.
Please.
We got to get to 100,000. I want that
Please, sir, can you buy
100,000
these
plaque.
subscribers?
We've got a goal for all you out there, for everybody. At 100,000 subscribers, Polly Feidelberg will join us on the show. Maybe. Well, if not, we'll probably have to trick her into it. But at 100K, you will get Polly content. So subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications so that you're always watching. Leave a comment below. Talk about it. Post about it. Spread word. Tell your friends. 100,000 subscribers on KFC Radio for Polly Feidelberg. Let's make it happen.